Arrogant as fuck, hopping out the Benz Tudo. Up in the club, confidence like a model. Smoking on a swisher, just caught me a bottle. Step to a bitch and she fronted on me.
A young brother from the DH, hitting that coochie cat until it's too late. Come on, girl, let me see you shake it, break it. Here I go again, don't fake it. How you doing it?
Hey everyone, this is Joe Vortek with Gearwire.com at Movement 2008, and here we're talking to Body Mechanic from Submerge Recordings.
Correct.
How are you doing today, Mr. Body Mechanic?
I'm fine. You know, on this great, lovely day.
Lovely overcast weather we're having.
Right.
Fantastic. Well, with this, why don't you tell us a little bit about your production style, your production history, some of your releases?
Okay, well, we come from the ghetto tech side. You know, started out in '94, released Weeds. No, '94 was the H3O. It was Get It, and Weed Head. Then we came back in 2000 on the Player One label with the Weed Sex and Alcohol, which had the Get It remix 5, 10s, and 20s. Then 2000, we got with Electro-Funk Submerge and did a Peace of Mind release, backsided with The Dance.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about your studio production? Do you use mostly analog gear, software, any particular gear that you like to use when you're producing?
No, whatever makes the right sounds, really. You know, because you have a variety of things you can use, from true analog, you're going through the MPCs and all, keys, real keyboards, and then you have the digital when you're using your Reasons, the Fruity Loops, which are the two digital I usually use.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
And basically, what do you prefer more so? Do you use more software now, like your Fruity Loops or your Reason, or do you still go back to the MPCs and that kind of stuff?
Well, in all actuality, I think we need to go back into the analog to get a little more flavor into the music. You know, it's becoming too minimal.
Yeah, it's a little thin,
Excuse me.
So anyway, so that's interesting. You're talking about going back to the analog, and I'd actually have to agree that the analog gives kind of a more rounder, more organic bass.
Yeah.
And so, would you say, do you use just the MPC? Any other kinds of analog gear that you're into? Any bass line or bass synthesizers you're particular into?
See, with me not being the actual musician, more of a programmer, I go back into your Fruity Loops and Reasons, you know, program my bass lines.
Of course.
But as far as my drums,
kicks and drums,
MPC, it gives a fuller sound, period.
Bigger sound.
Yeah.
Cool. So what are you planning for the future in terms of production?
Well, we have a release coming out, I believe, next month. It's called Legendary.
Cool.
It's on the H3O recordings and Submerge recordings, you know. We're doing a joint hookup.
Cool.
We're bringing out a compilation that features me, B. Calloway, Ray 7, DJ Lego, DJ Spade, the Specialist, 207-737. But it's a nice mixture from ghetto tech to like a jazzy house, you know.
And sounds like you got artists from all over the place, too.
Yeah, well, it's Legendary. It was meant because it went from older, like your Ray 7, people who've been in the game, to newer people like me, B. Calloway, DJ Spade, you know, just a legendary travel, I guess, you know.
Awesome. Well, cool. Well, hey, Body Mechanic, thank you very much, man, and we look forward to what you have coming out in the future, good sir.
Just hit the site, h3omusic.com.
h3omusic.com. Hit it and check it out. And check out Legendary
on the
Submerge Recordings label. They come out within about the next month or so.
Yeah.
Cool. We have a great time, and thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Awesome. This is Joe Vortek at Movement 2008 talking to Body Mechanic.